This next video. What intel? It's quite interesting. Did you know that Box Furniture has an R&D department with an enormous budget, very high-tech stuff they produced? Oddford Cardboard Company, no? They were experimenting on new technology info, collecting info on their different boxes. They call it barcodes. You use some kind of laser on them and can edit it on a computer. I can't be bothered with the details, so who cares? But during the initial test, the laser made a red dot on the wall. All scientists in the room went crazy. They were just jumping all around, fighting like primitive animals, and it was even more effective on dogs. It triggered their desire to hunt prey. That sounds terrible. I would never want to be like that. Oh dear, police dog, don't you worry, you might enjoy being a bit more feral. So just to be clear, you went to Fluffy's house with Pavlov, and under your orders you threw Fluffy through the window. Yes, and I found some interesting info on his computer, which led me to who had possession of the latest blueprints. You stole and murdered that cat in the street. Ooh, you're finishing my sentences. We must be made for each other. Okay, I get you were behind these two murders, but you're wondering about the fake leads, yes? Yes. Sure. I'm quite proud of those, you know. What would you like to know? Secret cult. Secret underground cult. That was specifically made just for you, Inspector. I needed to make sure I wouldn't be disturbed while stealing Ruby for the laser. It's the best way to keep you out of my fur. You're too much of a threat to my plans, and the only one who could challenge me intellectually. Well, besides pancakes, of course, but I don't need to paint you a picture now, do I? Why not just kill me, though? For the fun of it, Waffles was far more enjoyable to watch you stumble and falter and lose the respect of your team. I'm not a psychopath, after all. Debatable. Please go on. I know you leave no stone unturned. Your personal life may be a mess, but you're perfectionist when it comes to detective work, even if you don't have minimal respect for procedure. So why not simply plant some flake clues in your case? Sure, it needed extra time and planning. Getting into Ern's house or finding 30 cats for a cult, a lot of preparations was needed. But I knew the payoff would be worth it. We must enjoy the little feats, you know? This is really a treat to watch unfold. I almost owe you thanks. I should have known better. I should have seen through those clues. Oh, don't blame yourself. If I did incredible work, orchestrating all that, and you really couldn't have been inspected to know any better. Any other false leads you'd like to discuss? Okay, I get that you were behind those two murders, but you're wondering about the fake lead, yes? Polaroid. Fake Polaroids of both victims. Of course. Those were patches. I planned on you being out of the picture by the time you found the second one, and without you or pancakes, well, not much more surprised about how poorly he handled the case from there. All of which was the second part of my plan. Patches would believe that Maple was the next target. He had to stop and think twice before heading to Maple's office, and so off we went to quietly pocket the Ruby we needed without any police interference. They were all looking for a threat that didn't exist. I know. I'm quite the genius. The plan worked to perfection. We had the Ruby, the cannon was ready, and secure. Everything was going very smoothly. We decided to lay low for a bit and headed to the nearest safe house. But when we arrived, we saw both of you there with Pavlov, leaving the cotton candy shop. So I did something I detest. I changed my plan. You had covered too much of it, so I decided to deploy the laser as soon as possible. And I suppose you thought the same, so here you are, trying in vain to stop me. You got that right. Too late now, my friend. We're only waiting on Patches to let everyone now because of the pending threat. And then, showtime, we initiate the laser and create what I love the most in this world, chaos. I can hardly wait. It's such a powerful feeling, one that deserves for all my hard work, but Patches being a bit slow, as you could expect, so while we are waiting, I guess this means it's my turn to ask questions. I hope you'll be as respectful as I was and answer with complete honesty. My first question is a simple one. Why did you go see Mallow in prison? Why did you want to interrogate him? To what end? I was linked to Fluffy's death, after all. Actually, I found a hair in Fluffy's office that belongs to you, DNA match and all. I see. In spite of perfectly executing every step of the way, the only betrayal was by my own fur. One of my crew, secure to keep pass, that would allow me through Fluffy's bathroom to the floor. Pavlov couldn't have done the job on his own, so I had to be there. Oh well, it doesn't matter anyhow. The only difference is that you had a small preview of my returning to the spotlight. You knew I was involved in one way or another, but how did you find the safe house? How did you make a connection to the shop? I cannot figure it out. Spotty picked up a sugary trail back at the station and followed it without any idea what we'd find along the way. It's your little friend here who did all the work? I wasn't expecting that at all. And why would that be? Spotty is a talented sniffer dog. No, not that. You have never been on the type to ask another police dog or cat for help on the case. But you're not ashamed to call your little mommy, are you? Do you know how many times you called her during your investigation? I knew this was something that affected 6. Quite a few times indeed. Do you plan on cutting the apron strings at some point, Inspector? Anyways, ever since pancakes fell from the roof, you've devolved into a loner and a milkaholic. Well, good for you, Waffles. Happy to see you back on your pod. Such a shame you got other issues to deal with now, though, yes? Wait, you hear that sound? That's sweet music of a crowd in motion. It's time to start our little machine. Pepper, are you ready? Don't forget to shield your eyes from the outside. Spidey, you know what to do, remember? I thought Pepper was a cat. A couple of weeks later. Well, that was kind of abrupt, but yeah. Hey, hi, can I get everyone's attention? As some of you know, I've decided to leave the department. I've been on the force for more than 10 years and that feels like the right time to do something different. While investigating Fluffy's case, I made a lot of mistakes, like a lot, and I know everybody used it at some point, but I want to be honest about my abilities with myself and all of you. To be frank, the situation could have been a lot worse without the dedication we saw from Spotty and Waffles. If not for them, I could have made it an even bigger mess. I owe them both a debt of gratitude. I was worried they'd get along like cats and dogs, but I'm very happy to see I was wrong. Oh sure, you're welcome, Chief. Thanks all you two, everyone who works here. Really, I'll miss each of you. We'll miss you too, Chief. Do you know what you're going to do? I think so. I always say to everyone I meet that I'm a gourmand and it's time to put my food where my mouth is. You'll all see soon enough. You aren't going to say that. I'm curious. No, it's a surprise, but you're all on the invite list. For peanut, cinnamon, coffee, mocha, hot dog, body, it'll be my treat. Speaking of, has anybody seen Spuddy? I'm not sure. Let's find him before celebrating. Good idea, Chief. Now we're cooking with gas. One last one for the road, huh? Forever and always. You'll be missed, Patches, by everyone here. No need to be sentimental, Waffles. It's time for me to head out. But before that, let me introduce you your new chief. Everybody, please give a warm welcome to Pancakes. Hey, everybody. I'm not good at making speeches, but here we are, so I gotta do it. Mayor Cookie is going to join us later, so one long and tedious speech will be more than enough for all of us. Friends, you cannot imagine how happy I am to be back here with each of you. Just being able to work again is a treat. Many times I thought it would be impossible for me to both physically and emotionally, but you were all so kind and gracious to me while in recovery. I never forget what you've done for me. I feel better than I ever have in a long time, and I can't wait to work alongside with the team again. We're going to do some amazing work for our city. Sorry for the dogs, they suck. And that's all for me for now. It's time to enjoy our party. I'd like to propose a toast. Wait, Waffles, could you find somebody for us? I don't want to make a toast without our favorite sniffer dog. Oh yeah, back in a minute. Colleagues, I want to continue with colleagues for Spotty. Hi, Waffles, how you been? I haven't seen you at the Middle Heart lately. Hi, Cha. Yeah, I've been doing some DIY work at my apartment. I think I'm gonna take better care of it than I did before, but I'll be back in the Middle Heart soon. I'll be good hanging out with you if you're gonna be there. But what are you doing here at the party? Oh, I just wanted to say goodbye to Patches. He came to pick you up from the bar so many times. I feel like I know him almost as well as I know you. Oh, cool. Not very cool. Inspector, ask her out. Everybody is waiting. What? You're maybe the best inspector in town, but you have zero clue when a girl likes you. Aren't you supposed to be at the buffet with everyone else? No. Mocha says I'm not allowed near the buffet until everyone else had at least one plate. Last time I got there first and ate pretty much everything, people were upset. But that's not important now. You're talking with your friend. I'm not gonna interrupt anymore. I said what I need to say. I can hear you two whispering. He's not wrong though. When are you gonna ask me out? Like, you wanna get a drink sometime? Waffles. I own a bar. That's the last thing I want to do in spare time. True. You'll figure something out. I'm gonna chat with Patches. See her soon. You mind if I ask you something? Sure, Peanut. Is she gonna be your girlfriend? I like her. I'm gonna go look for Spotty. I never heard your question. Hey, buddy. What are you doing out here? We're all waiting for you. Oh, I'm coming. Just give me a minute. What's going on, Spotty? I already told you it's something I prefer to be alone. Listen, you and I are alike, you know. When I asked for you for help with Whoops' case, I didn't really want you around. Well, not for too long, at least. I didn't think anybody could prove you helpful, and I was afraid of getting close to anybody else. But you stuck around. And you were a wonderful friend to have around. You're the best partner I could ask for. Just don't tell that to Pancakes, huh? Inspector, I really don't know what to say. Inside the station are a bunch of friends at the party waiting to see you. Take your time if you need to be alone for a bit, but enjoy the good moments when you can. Don't let them pass by, and right now is one of those moments. Spotty? Earlier, Inspector, did you say we're friends? Yes, friends. Please just call me Waffles. Yeah? A game by Colossal Games. Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Don't know what else to say. Gonna let these credits play because there's actual artwork and stuff. Wow. Game cat. Oh. Hi, Inspector. How are you today? Hello, everyone. I got some good news to share. Presenting your Wool collectible card album. Oh, what a relief. Thank you so much. It's all yours now. Have a good day. Wait, let me check the cards inside. There are like, how many missing? Oh, darn. Some rare cards are still missing. Yeah, sorry, I wasn't able to find all of them. Well, it's still better than nothing. Thanks for your dedication, Inspector. It would have been interesting to see what happened if you found all the Wool cards. Well, too late now. I can't redo the adventure. Or can I? Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. Again, you can look. Maybe look up a different playthrough, see what happens. Thanks for playing. That was a fun game. The next game I play is not gonna be a talking game. I'll tell you that much. It hurts to talk, and I haven't said anything that wasn't dialogue in the game, to be honest. So yeah, see ya.